Murdering Migos rapper Takeoff is in court for a bond reduction hearing. Our Michelle Choi joining us live from outside that courtroom. And Michelle, the court's on break right now?
Hey, Sherman, yeah, that's right. We understand the judge is reviewing material to make his final decision about a possible bond reduction. And I've got to tell you, this is no typical bond reduction hearing. In fact, there's so much to unpack with what's been going on so far. But let's take you straight to some video showing 33-year-old Patrick Clark in the courtroom. He's been in pretty good spirits. He's been listening pretty intently with everything that's been going on. This hearing has been going on for more than 2 hours now. It started at 9 this morning. Clark is charged with murder. His bond is currently set at $2 million. Now, his defense is asking the judge to lower that bond to $100,000, saying Clark and his family cannot afford that amount. Clark's lawyer says he lives with his parents and drives his dad's truck and does not have the financial means. So far, the defense has called 3 witnesses to the stand, including Clark's father, a private investigator with extensive experience in criminal cases, and a bail bondsman. Now, one of the biggest issues prosecutors say is Clark is a flight risk since he'd been planning to head to Mexico after the shooting by applying for an expedited passport. But the defense team says Clark canceled his plane ticket prior to his arrest on December 1st and told the private investigator details about that as well. He's also trying, they also say that he was trying to lease an apartment last month, proving he is not a flight risk. Now, Clark's passport was voluntarily surrendered today. The state so far has also called several witnesses, including the lead HPD investigator in this case, where Clark's phone search history was brought up, including online articles about the shooting that he looked up, and they say Clark also searched his own name and age. Now, back out here live, we'll of course have a lot more on this and that final decision about whether or not the bail is reduced. We'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Well, of course, we already know that it has been reduced. Your man is out on bail. But what I was saying, we're trying to point out was, what the fuck? Where all the paperwork go? You know? This man got caught doing all this shit behind closed doors. Wiretap, phone tap, prison tap, all kinds of tap. Judge pointed him out, everything. He still gets to go home. Man, one up for mob ties. See, man, y'all gotta remember. Y'all gotta remember, man. Your boy Junior was on point, man. When he was talking to old man, your boy Junior, boy, he was on point. Man, that's just black and white for all y'all people out there, man. That's just black and white. This is a play, and it's going to play out regardless. That's what that nigga said. This is a play, and that shit gonna play out regardless. Now, you notice he's not to have no communication with Takeoff family. What the fuck? What why would he have any communication with Takeoff family? See, y'all gotta remember, y'all was gonna say this for another video, but it's relevant to now. I'm just gonna ask y'all this. Nobody asked the question. Who did Takeoff come with? Who was Takeoff with? I already showed y'all that. Y'all keep saying the dude in the white. Joshua Washington, QUAVO assistant. He been assisting Takeoff the whole time, since the jewelry store, since the picture y'all seeing with Shakur Stevenson, DJ Pat, is, you know, QUAVO 8 so-called assistant, which is Takeoff, look like Takeoff backup, the one that was just looking at everything. QUAVO looked more, he looked more kin to Shakur Stevenson, DJ Pat. Y'all gotta understand, DJ Pat had the gun. Your boy, I'm not gonna bring up the picture, but y'all know the picture, the last picture that was shown with DJ Pat, QUAVO, all of them sitting there. Y'all gotta remember, man, shit happened, but they ain't showing it the way y'all seeing it. Well, y'all seeing it, but not the way it happened. I'm gonna leave it at that. So do y'all really think Takeoff was accompanied by DJ Pat and Shakur Stevenson in any way? Y'all don't ever see Takeoff with nobody. Y'all don't see him pulling up like Takeoff, like QUAVO and Jazz and all them, like they was, you know, balling and willing and dealing. Y'all ain't see Takeoff do all that. Yeah, I wonder why. Now y'all see, now y'all see in the paperwork, DJ Pat, he can't have communication with Takeoff family. But here, it was Takeoff family, Prince and them. But now you got Prince and them bailing them out. I wonder, is QUAVO a part of Takeoff family? But look, man, your boy Prince was on point, man. Let's hear it, man. Let's hear what Prince had to say, man.
They supposed to put it out. It's in our benefit for them to put it out. But what you doing ain't benefiting us. They 9 out of 10 times the average. Hold on, 9 out of 10 times the average person ain't goddamn. They go to YouTube to find this stuff. They not going to pace it. They don't know how to get this information. This information was meant for folks like you that know how to get to it, make it look like HPD give a damn about this shit. But the whole time, this was a play. And this play is going to get played out regardless. But you doing this, you...
Man, premeditated. Boy, man, did we speak this into existence? I'm telling you, man. That's why I just sit back, man. You know, I just be like, it's so much shit I could come out with, man. But it's just so much. You guys wouldn't understand. You guys wouldn't understand. But, man, it's all in the music, man. I told y'all, man. You know, it seemed like it was Get Back. Takeoff was killing them in the music. Oh, he was coming at them. Oh, man, the choreography. Y'all seen it, man. Working me. Yeah, y'all see. Look at that choreography. Look how QUAVO was dissing. Look how Takeoff was dissing in the music. But look how QUAVO got. I mean, we will talk about it. We'll talk about it, man. Let's just keep playing.
You really confusing folks. You got folks really thinking it's gonna get played out regardless. But you doing this, you really confusing folks. You got folks really thinking folks is talking. And that's what I ain't cool with. One thing about me, I ain't gonna assist y'all and y'all social media investigation. I ain't gonna. Why you just can't come out here and talk to us? Why you gotta keep blogging? I respect. You say you was in the streets. Come back to the streets. Leave this shit alone. Check in with us. Check in with us.
But you ain't getting at the judges and the motherfucking prosecutors that putting this shit out.
They supposed to put it out. It's in our benefit for them to put it out. But what you doing...
Facts. It's definitely in their benefit. Do y'all agree?
They ain't benefiting us. 9 out of 10 times the average... Hold on. 9 out of 10 times the average person ain't goddamn reading up this paperwork on their own. They go to YouTube to find this stuff. They not going to pace it. They don't...
Y'all just gotta be quiet. Just like Pam said in the Dolph case, you know, people, you just gotta be quiet. If you just be quiet, like Pam said, man. For all y'all haters in the comments, man, this video ain't that. This video ain't old. So I don't want to hear about Clubhouse. This shit was recent. We already know this shit was gonna be played out. It was a play, like he said.
Know how to get this information. This information was meant for folks like you that know how to get to it, make it look like HPD give a damn about this shit. But the whole time, this was a play. And this play is going to get played out regardless. But you doing this, you really confusing folks. You got folks really thinking folks is talking.
Man. So it was a play, y'all. And it was going to get played out regardless. Like I told y'all, man. Come on, man. I want to leave y'all with the outro, man. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, and we gonna hit y'all, man.
Different things. It's two different things for being a celebrity and being in tune to the streets for real. I'm giving you the two different perspectives. Understood. So I differentiate the two to where celebrity shit ain't got nothing to do with the respect that come down to here. You feel what I'm saying? It's with more power. I mean, not more power, but more influence or more money than us. when it come down to being a celebrity, but they ain't got the respect that we got, so they can't move how we move. When I go to another city and I got respect for certain, I reach out to them. Majority of the time it's because I got a relationship with them already. Majority of the time it's because I got a relationship with them already. But even if I don't have a relationship with them already, instead of me being who I am and standing for what we stand for, instead of me going to another city and bumping heads with them and end up having to go to war, I'd rather reach out to them or to a representative of their camp and be like, hey man, y'all open the doors for us out here. Because if I don't say y'all open the doors for us out here, then we might end up being in the same situation. Both of us have big heads, both of us stand for what we stand for, and we just so happen to get into it with somebody in their clique. Both of us stand for what we stand for, and we just so happen to get into it with somebody in their clique. You know what I'm saying? Now we just started a whole war instead of just reaching a hand out to environment. When we in the nigga environment, to being like, hey man, we out here, y'all show us y'all sit. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to have no problems with y'all.
But do you think
not that we scared of having problems with y'all, because we ain't scared of having problems. It's just we trying to avoid them. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, relationships are worth more than money. Relationships worth more than money. It can be us with a bunch more money than us, and you know this. Niggas who got a bunch more money than you, but you got the relationships with the right people. They can't move with them people the way you move with them. But you got the relationships with the right people. They can't move with them people the way you move with them.
That's a fact. Yeah.
They can't move with them the way you move with them because you have relationships, even relationships that we don't have. So if I go to a city and I'm in tune that just running that city, I'm gonna send one of my guys, or I'm gonna send a message like, "Hey man, I want to meet these dudes." I'm not gonna create a problem with them unless they create a problem with me. I'm gonna extend my hand. I'm gonna extend my hand and be like, "Hey man, I want to meet these guys. Y'all line us up, see if we can benefit one another." You know what I'm saying? I mean, they take that chicken in word worse than what it actually is. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody tell me that, nigga, I say the same thing. Nigga, I ain't checking in to nobody, but I will reach out to the I know I need to reach out to because I expect them to do it when they touch my land. So it's like having that mutual understanding. You dig what I'm saying? When you go on city to city, state to state, and you really run their land, then you need to reach out to them. Just